Cool. Sorry, technical difficulties. Okay, so I have now gotten all the way across with Olivia's braid, just to where we had our last part on the far right-hand side. And what I always need to do is re-wet her hair at this point, because it's oftentimes started drying out and it can tend to get a little fuzzy. But now all you're going to do once you reach this final part is just do a normal braid the whole rest of the way. Okay, so I am just going to braid this down the side. Now, if your kid has super long hair, you do not necessarily need to go all the way down with this. And I'll show you what I mean in a second. But I'm going to stop right about there. I grab a small little hair tie and tie off the end of her ponytail. All right, now, if we have a dance that calls for hair down, so now you can take out the big ponytail in the back. If we have a dance that calls for hair down, this is either what we can do, or what I would recommend is that we grab this ponytail, tuck it back here behind her ear, and use a bobby pin. I mean, to tie it in kind of to her hair and let this fall forward so that the ponytail doesn't bounce around. And this would be the hair down style. All right, but what we're going to do now is pull the rest of her hair up into a high pony. And I need agua to do such a thing. For some of you who have really long, for their hair that's really long, sometimes it's easiest to have them flip over. Yep. Use gravity and get all this hair going upside down. You can even have her grab her own hair. Hopefully this isn't too long. Thank you. And I'm going to pull this so that it's pretty darn high on her head. So that maybe we only have 3 inches, something like that, going from your back part up here to where you're actually putting the ponytail on the back of her head. And I use a comb because it's smoother to try to get all of these little pieces in. You can use gel. You can use whatever works for you. All of you have probably played with some of this already. Can you grab this, sugar? I'm just going to make this as smooth as I can, realizing that right now we are rushing to get to dance, so I may not do quite as good a job as I would do for competition. Adding water, keep all these little wispies in place. Okay, once I get this pretty far up here, that feels pretty good. It's not as smooth as I would like it to be, but it's not too shabby. I'm going to hold all of her, and Olivia's really thick hair, but I'm going to hold all of it in my left hand. And I'm going to grab my ponytail, my braided ponytail, and put it on the back side. And there's a reason, I don't know, Lex, if you can see what I'm doing here, but I'm going to connect it underneath this ponytail. If I put it, bring the camera up here. If I connect it on top, this right here kind of makes a funky little angle. And I like the way it looks better to have this pulled down and around. Can you see this from the other side, baby? Yeah, come over here. Oh, they all just threw up. Okay, so instead of having it up here, I like it to come down and around. So I put it underneath here, and you hold it all together, and now all of this is going to go in a big ponytail. Are you getting a bubble? Oh. It pulled up? Yeah. Like I said, this hair's super thick, so I would, like for competition, I will use 3 or 4 rubber bands going around her. The big, thick kind. All right, then what you're going to want to do once this comes out is get rid of your little tie. Get rid of this part, especially for those girls who have really long hair to where now we have a braided section that's going clear down in the ponytail. Get rid of it. So now that's no longer braided. Flip this back over the top, and this is the high ponytail with braid. So if the hairstyle calls for a high pony with the braid, and we can always take this and bobby pin it. If it's popping up like mine is a little bit, we can bobby pin it down and in, and that would be really easy too. Okay, so that's that. Then next step, if you need to put it into a bun, as we all will, I need to separate Olivia's hair into 2 sections because it's so thick. Some of you will be able to take all of this, and I think at this point you all probably have a pretty good concept of the bun. But you could just twist her hair together and start wrapping it like so and bobby pinning all the way around to create bun with braid. Thank you. Cool? Yep. So that is that. Ask me any questions if you may have it, and if you get tripped up or if there's something that didn't video well, which is very likely since we're amateurs, just let me know. Thanks guys. Bye-bye.